Oh, hey, there I am. All right. What time is it? I don't even know. Well, looks like we're live. Okay. Yeah. Very good. Off to an excellent start. Welcome to the superpilotish channel. My name is Graham Wilson, and today at the Walkerville, Windsor train station, I'm going to be walking in Walkerville. Okay, so here we go. This is, I don't know, a nice day. And I thought I'd just kind of come down here and do what I can do. I don't know if I see comments or anything. See, I wanted to do this kind of as an experiment. Oh, here we go. Live chat. Boom. All right, we'll see if anything shows up here. Learn more? I don't want to learn more. Whoop. What's that? All right, well, here we go. We'll see what happens. All right, yeah, so a little experiment day, beautiful day here in Windsor, Ontario, and I thought I'd go for a little walk in Walkerville. This is the Windsor train station, and oh, hey, Travis, okay, thanks for popping in there. Yeah, so I'm just down here at the train station walking around, and this is the Walkerville neighborhood. So it was named after Hiram Walker, who started up a distillery here. So I don't know if you can see behind me, there is a sign that says Hiram Walker and Sons. So there we go. Yeah, this is a great big distillery here behind me, and they don't just make well, it started off they were just making Canadian Club and stuff like that here, but then it's been bought out by Pernod Ricard and a bunch of other multinationals over the years. So you'll see a bunch of signs around for JP Weisers. They make that here now too. And yeah, here we go. Oh, and you see, check this out. Behind me, okay, a whole bunch of train tracks. And then, oh, here we go. I'll stand right on the train track and see if I get run over. So see behind me, that's Detroit. That's the Renaissance Center in Detroit, right at the end of the train tracks. But it actually stops up at the river there. And the train tracks don't go all the way over to Detroit over the river, but they do. There is a tunnel. I'm just waiting for some traffic here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there is a tunnel that goes underneath the Detroit River that trains can take. Whoop, here comes a truck. Okay, here we go. And yeah, so we're going to take a little walk through Walkerville today. And yeah, so the train tracks back there used to go all the way down to downtown Windsor, but then they took them out years and years ago. And so now it's just a park down by the river, which is quite nice. A lot of people enjoy it. And look at this. It's a big brick wall behind me. Isn't that cool? Okay, walking in Walkerville. What the heck? What else? And I figured I'd just come down here and tell you what I know. Oh, some homeless people's shoes down there. That's nice. All right, and I'm going around the corner, sneaking behind the Tim Hortons. There's the drive-through. Okay, there you go. You get off your train, walk on over and get some Timmies. And yeah, here we go. More brick wall. Pretty exciting, eh? Looks like a really big tourist destination. I'm just walking up here, and we're gonna go see what it's like in Walkerville, which was originally a town made by Hiram Walker. He made the town, bought a whole bunch of land here, starting from the river, going all the way out. Oh, I don't know, pretty far out there. The Windsor Airport used to be called the Walker Airport because good old Hiram used to own that. All right. Gonna go over here now, and yeah, so you can see there's it's a pretty big facility, this this distillery, and yeah, there we go, waiting around for the light to change. I wonder if I could jaywalk here. Nah. All right, waiting for the light in Windsor, Ontario. Fun stuff. Wow, this is pretty exciting, eh? What else do we got here? Oh, Reg, hey, welcome to the chat. And we're walking through Walkerville today. Okay, lights changing, and we should be able to good to go. There we go. We are good to go. It's just like when I was coming down here. I was like driving down to this location. Oh, I don't want to lose my hat. And I was getting every single red light I could possibly get. So I guess I was pretty lucky. Everything worked out okay. All right, now I'll show you some other cool stuff here. Okay, so I'm right on the corner of Wyandotte Street and Monmouth Road. Okay, so right behind me here, there's that big place there. It's condo units now, but it used to be where they would age the whiskey. And you can see that big building over there, over my shoulder here. That used to be filled with whiskey barrels too, but they don't store anymore on site here. They truck it out through that little pedestrian, under the pedestrian crossing, whatever. Yeah, that's where they bring all the booze, and they bring that out. Oh, hey, Shecky. They bring it out to the warehouse that's further out of town. So anyways, yeah, so this all started up kind of like the end of the 1800s, this whole area. And yeah, so it was kind of its own little town, and it got annexed by the city of Windsor a while ago. And then further on, down Wyandotte Street down there, it was Ford City, where Henry Ford started up a car company, and they called it Ford City. So he owned all the land out really far too. Oh, check this out. My goodness, what a beautiful motorcycle. Hey, look at that. Isn't that a cool bike? Wow, I bet you someone really cool owns that one. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's the bike. I don't know if it probably looks pretty good, but I think it's a little dirty. I should clean it up. And yeah, so here we are. We are at the show studios here. Okay, nobody ever knows about the show studios. I don't know if you can see that sign there. It's show, S-H-O. Okay, so this is kind of like a little industrial part. It used to be used to be part of a cleaning company. The cleaning company is still there, like dry cleaning, industrial, or I don't know, some kind of cleaning company. They clean stuff. And so the show studios is here in this industrial space. And this is this is like the main door here. See if I can show you that. And if you are going to come by here, that is the door you go in, right there. And Wrench is spying on me on, oh, hey, Brian. Wrench is spying me on Google Maps. Okay, and then also in here in the show studios, you don't see the sign. These are the organizations that are in there right now. So it's like if you're an artist or you do anything else, you can rent space in here, and it's kind of like a little maze in there, and you go check out all the art and stuff. And then there's also a maker space in here called the Meta Makers Cooperative. And that's really cool there too. I'm gonna keep walking. And Meta Makers is it's pretty cool. You can go there if you wanna make pretty much anything. You can't do any really machining or welding there because their insurance doesn't allow them to do it in the old building. And so that's the way that is. So this street used to go all the way through. But then they put these attractive flowers here to keep people from driving through. Okay, now this is where the workers used to live. Okay, so you'll notice here, I think, yeah, this is Monmouth, we're still on there. Okay, so you can see here behind me, there's kind of like a side-by-side duplex. Okay, you got one door over there, one door over there. So we're pretty close to the distillery. So these were managers' houses. The managers they got the primo parking and everything like that. Because yeah, they would. So any of these side-by-side houses that are down here closest to the distillery, that was your managers, and like they're pretty old. Hiram Walker made all the houses on this street for the workers because, like I said, it was like he just bought a bunch of land. And then so, hey, where are the workers going to live, right? So it's like, okay, well, now you know. The workers are going to live in the houses that he built. And I'll go down another block here. And this is kind of cool. I don't know. Yeah, so there's kind of like normal houses on that side of the street. But as I'm walking here, Okay, now if you're following me, right, I'm at the corner of Cataraqui and Monmouth. Cataraqui, yeah, it was Cataraqui. I think that's the Cataraqui Indians or something like that. Okay, so now we're further away from the distillery. Now these are where the regular Joe Blows live. And these, they were all, this used to be really, really dumpy, probably back in about the 1970s. And a lot of artists and other people with a bit of imagination kind of moved in. And they're all nice and renovated now. And it's actually quite a, like, so these are all side by side by side by side. And yeah, so that's where the workers used to work. It got all dumpy in the 70s, and then what happens with any real estate, right? It's you go, it turns into a dump. But like these houses are good bones, as they say. So yeah, so it's worth fixing up. I've been in a few of these here and there, and they're yeah, they're all, everyone's got their new kitchens and bathrooms and everything, and there you go. I'm gonna go up here a bit more, and we'll hang it right. Yeah, maybe I'll just cross over here. Yeah, so not a lot of traffic here because they closed off the street, but everyone in the old days, they used to come ripping down here to avoid the light over at Walker Road. That was the first road I was walking on with those train tracks and stuff like that. So here we go, walking through beautiful Walkerville. Oh, I haven't walked it looks like they got the sidewalks here redone too. Looks pretty good. Looking good. All right. Yeah, probably now the rich people moved in here, so they get new sidewalks, right? So, okay, what do we got? I wonder what else I could tell you historically. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're coming up to Niagara. The street is called Niagara. I will tell you a story. Okay, I'll point you around. Okay, so Walker Road is the next one over that way, over my shoulder. So there's a building there, you can kind of see it. It's got like a little peaked roof. In the old days, that was called, it was a bar called California's. And used to get all kinds of good bands coming in there and stuff. And apparently there was like tons and tons of fights there and stuff. I wasn't old enough, I don't think I was ever, oh no, I've been to California's a little bit and then it closed up. So I guess that was, ooh, dating myself many, many years ago. But yeah, so we're gonna walk up here to Willestead Manor. So Willestead Manor is, it's kind of like this big mansion in Windsor, and everyone says, ooh, we got to check out Willestead. Yeah, we're getting to kind of where the rich houses are. So nice neighborhood around here. And I can't afford to live in, I can afford to walk through here, but I can't afford to live here. So anyways, yeah, Willestead Manor. So that was, I'm just going off the top of my head here, so make sure I don't get whacked by any cars. Yeah, Willestead Manor was, it was made by, I think it was all designed and stuff by Hiram Walker's wife. And so she had it all kind of built. I think the son lived in it. Yeah, like old Hiram there never actually lived in the big mansion, but his son lived in it briefly. And then I think it was like, I think it was sold to the city for $1. And because somebody's wife or something like that wanted to turn it into a park. And so anyways, it was basically donated to the city. I think when it got annexed, I'm not too sure. See, I didn't check Wikipedia before going on here. Totally unprepared walking live. So, yeah, I don't know, there's some graveyard over there. I forget, there's some church around here too. Or actually, I think it used to be, I think they used to have like priests or something like that in here. What was it? Oh, St. Mary's Church. Yeah. That's right. And then, yeah, oh well, I guess we're at the back of St. Mary's Church over here. I thought they had some like nuns or priests or something living around here too. Not too sure. So, I did do a quick look at Willisted Manor, and we're coming on the grounds here. So I didn't know that it was 15 acres here. So now I always wonder, like, how big, how much is an acre? Well, there we go, Willisted. Now it's called Willisted Park. You can kind of see the little gate there. So Willisted Park has Willisted Manor in it. It's just over there. And yeah, so it's parked and it was donated to the city, and people walk their dogs and hang out here. They also have every year, they have art in the park, and so people can come out here and, I don't know, they get a bunch of artists and vendors and get some stuff. All right, here we go. We are going in the park. So here you go. So this shoulder, I think that was a guest house, or not a guest house. It's like where the staff would live for the big Willisted Manor. And maybe I'll walk on the grass here. Please walk on the grass. All right, so I'll just kind of turn this around. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. So this is, okay. All right, Hiram's son built Willisted. Hiram never lived there. That is correct. Yeah, we got a fact checker here. So there we go. It's a nice big mansion right there over my shoulder. So there we go. Let's walk up to the front door, see if anybody's home. Well, actually what it is, it's, I think a lot of people do their wedding photos around here in the park. And you can rent this, you can rent they have tours of this place and stuff. And I haven't been on the tour in years and years and years. But I'll show you, it's, where's the front door? I forget. It's like, I think it's around here or something. And then there's another guest house over here. There we go. I think that's, or not a guest house. I think that's for staff over there too. This is the parking lot. And what do we got here? I know there's like, I think they decorated here for Christmas and stuff like that too. You can take little tours and they do it. Okay, yeah, the main door is over there. That's right. Well, it's probably closed. What do we got here? Willisted Manor House, 1906, designated under the Ontario Heritage Act, City of Windsor. Yeah, so the main door is right through there. The big one over there. Well, I guess it's closed today. Hey, isn't that fun? All right. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a cool car over here. I gotta check this out. Okay. Yeah, I saw that little bit there. Wrench, fact checker Wrench is doing the history on me. I just got to go check out this car. This has nothing to do with my walk, but this car looks totally awesome over here. What is that? Is that an old Chrysler Imperial? Oh, wow. This thing looks sweet. All right, what do we got here? Is that an Imperial? Yes. Oh, it's from Indiana. Check it out. We got this cool old car here from Indiana. Yeah, nice. So I'll bet you this guy, oh gosh, that is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see in there. That's nice original. That's got original interior and stuff. Whoa. Look at that. Man. This has, oh, there we go. So it is a, let's see what this car, it says. There we go. I don't even know. Maybe this guy will see. Okay, can you see? Oh no, what's this here? Please rotate. Can you see what's in there? I can't quite get it. All right, well anyways, there's something there. Chrysler Products Restorers Club. 1966 Imperial. Cicero, Indiana. Mark Wisenreed. All right, nice car, Mark. I don't know. Okay, that is cool. Yeah, so there's probably, my guess is that this car is here because, you know, tonight there's going to be in Windsor the, what is it? It's going to be kind of a Windsor Dream Cruise or something like that. And over in Detroit on Saturday, there's going to be the, what is it, Woodward Dream Cruise. And so there's a whole bunch of old cars and stuff coming around. really cool to see. And that's an annual event down here in Windsor in Detroit. I don't know, I gotta walk back to my motorcycle now, so maybe I'll take a little different walk or something. A different walk in Walkerville. There we go. Yeah, I don't care. So that was another thing too about like doing a little walk today was that I wanted to do a little bit of exercise. Okay, it's probably going to be dark now because I'm walking with the sun at my back. Oh well. Yeah, so wanted to get some exercise, and then I figured if I walk 20 minutes over here, walk 20 minutes back to my motorcycle, that's a good 40 minutes, and then there we go. Exercise done for the day, and then I don't know, start the weekend. Maybe I'll go over here in the shade. It's a little cooler. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just boot up around here. There's some really cool, nice big houses that I can't afford to live in. So here we go. What do we got? Nice one over there. Okay, that's the St. Mary's Church. Oh yeah, so we were behind the back of St. Mary's Church. Walking through Walkerville. Fun stuff. Pretty cool. Wow. Hi. All right, got a couple little princesses going down to the park. Pretty slick. Okay. Yeah, oh, that was it. So that was that's where I was getting mixed up. Are those multi-family homes? No, they are not. These are single people dwelling, single people with a bunch of cash. That's what I was getting mixed up on. So that was the back of St. Mary's Church. And this is where the priest used to live over here. Right there, that big house there. That's got multiple people living in it. Or I don't know if it does anymore, but it used to. This is always one of my favorite houses here in all of Walkerville because it's really cool. It's got a bunch of, it's got, I don't know, like it's made out of stone kind of. Look at that, that's cool. And oh, that's a heritage house too. It looks like they got the little plaque. So, what else are we doing here? Just walking around. And what else we got here? Nice and shady. Okay, actually this is pretty good for the light. Yeah, Wrench is talking about how there used to be 3 priests per parish. Now there's 1. Yeah, it's kind of one of those, I guess it's one of those jobs that's in demand these days. So, we are on Kildare. So, yeah, so the street I'm walking down right now, the locals here call it, depending on where you're from, they'll call it Kildare or Kildare. So that's the street I'm walking down right now. I don't know, I guess I'll probably go up to Wyandotte, something like that. I'll just go back to my motorcycle and call it quits. There you go. What else can I tell you about this street? I don't know. Okay, yeah, so yeah, this Walkerville neighborhood, like, it's kind of the cool, trendy place to live. So that's why I can't afford to live here. So I'm not cool or trendy enough, I guess. But, or my bank account's not cool and trendy enough for that. But yeah, it is really nice. It used to, I'd say, I did live in this neighborhood when I was like really starving in my early 20s. And it was like everything was pretty dumpy. So when was that? Early 90s, I guess. And it just kind of slowly got fixed up and fixed up. And I wonder if I could show you. What else could I show you here? Coming up to a street called Tuscarora. And oh, that's what I'll do. I'll go down Tuscarora for a little bit here. Well, this guy's got a nice lawn. I like the edging, A+. I always think it looks good if you cut your grass and you do the edging properly. I will show you the place where the best toilet is. There we go. Where are we here now? Okay, Kildare. Yeah, coming up. Okay. Getting my bearings on where I am here. So there, is it this street? I don't know, one of these streets up here. I knew a guy Actually, I'll tell the story once we actually get there. It's maybe more funny. And, all right, yeah, I'm getting my bearings. Devonshire, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go up to Devonshire and hang a little left. Devonshire or the next one? Next one, okay. Maybe I'm getting my story mixed up. Okay, there you go. Watch this guy walk around and get his stories all mixed up. Oh, I'll walk down here. I used to, years ago, for one summer job, I worked for a carpenter. Like I was kind of like his helper and learned how to do some drywall and stuff. And there's these pretty cool side-by-side old houses here. I think these were also the manager houses, but we're on a different street. So you can see across there, there's kind of, whoop, get out of the way, tree. Kind of like a little side-by-side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And so one of these here, which one was it? I forget the address. It was like 25 years ago or something. Anyways, I painted the upstairs of one of these things. There we go. Learned how to paint back in when I was 19 or whatever. And okay, I'll just cross Devonshire right here. I'll go up to Wyandotte. Yeah, so there we go. I have worked on one of these houses. Isn't that exciting? Okay, then we're gonna go. What do we got here? This is, I think that's a funeral home over there. Oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe I'll boot up Devonshire here for a little bit. Yeah, we'll kind of go around the block. I'll just burn up a bunch of data on my phone. Okay, so this used to be a bank. We used to have banks all over the place here. It used to be a Royal Bank there, but now it's just some law firm. And I think I'm in front here. Okay, we're gonna cross here. So going down this way, I don't know if you can see it, that's where you can go to all your bars and restaurants and stuff down Wyandotte. I don't know if you can see that. And so there's a nice little cantina restaurant over here. That's kind of new. They redid that whole block. Used to deliver prescriptions up here to this rest home. There we go. I always thought this was kind of a cool house here. It's got some really neat arches in front. There you go. What do we got here? There you go. Kind of cool. And what else we got here? Oh yeah. I could just be walking around here. Hey, that's cool. I'm getting my exercise. And yeah, here we go. So I'll show you the old post office, because you figure 100 years ago, sushi place on Chilbury. There you go, and Dustin's in here too. Hey, yeah. Where are we here? So I'll take you by the old post office. It's kind of a shame they shut it down, but you figure like 100 years ago when they kind of built up this neighborhood and everything, like this was like the downtown for its own little town. And so there we go, 1914 it says on the building. That's the old post office. See, that's back when they used to make buildings a lot nicer back then. It's like, oh man, kind of sucks. Oh, they closed this bank over here too. Okay, there you go. Learn something new every day. Okay, I'll show you this bank over here. Where are we here? Right there. You can't really see it with the tree, I guess, but yeah. So that used to be a yeah, and Wrench has got some other things cooking on his computer. Okay, if I'm gotta go down to the Vic. You gotta see the Vic if we're this close. Victoria Tavern, the oldest bar in Windsor. Well, actually, there's kind of a debate on that. Yeah, well, actually, I'm gonna go pretty far if I go all the way down to the Vic. Oh well, maybe we'll shut her down at the Vic and I'll have a couple of pops and we'll leave my bike over there and walk home. No, no. Oh, should I do that? Yeah, sure, what the heck. Oh wow, this is kind of different. I don't remember this building here. And then, oh yeah, okay, so over here, behind, across that little field there, that's the back of, I don't know what it's called now, but they renovated that. And that used to be the Peabody building. And it was like all these cool kind of artist lofts, and everyone was living there illegally, and there's like plaster falling off the walls, and it was like really totally run down. But the thing is, it had very high ceilings, and somebody paid a whole bunch of money to renovate that thing. So it was just basically a warehouse. And then, well, I don't know, I guess they did kind of light industrial in there and stuff. Like this was kind of the industrial part of Walkerville. And you figure you could have the trains come in over here and you could unload stuff. So strangely enough, even though it's pretty residential around here, there's a couple little, well, a few times when I used to drink at the Vic a little bit more, one of the guys worked at a machine shop just around here somewhere. Whoop. All right, coming up on the Vic. Whoop. Okay. Here's the back. There's a dumpster. Hey, what a beautiful dumpster. So I'll show you how kind of, this is one of those old hotel bars. Okay, so I even got the old sign where it says ladies and escorts, because back in the day you had the women's entrance and then you had the men's entrance. So that was the women's entrance. And then the men's entrance is up here, the main one now. And so there you go. So this is the oldest bar building in Windsor. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get that there. So there's the Victoria Tavern right there, Walkerville. Yep. So, yeah, or we just call it the Vic around here. I'm not going to go inside because I didn't really ask him if we could have permission. And then around here, on Victoria Day, this is the place to be. So this is the place to be on Victoria Day because it's the Victoria Tavern. And behind this little fence over here, there's like a, I don't know, a patio or something like that. What would you call it? It's kind of like a whole backyard. You can hang out there. And Victoria Day, it's totally packed. And it's kind of funny if you ever go there. It's, you just run into people you haven't seen and like, hey, I haven't seen you since high school 15 years ago. What have you been up to, man? And it's just funny. People will show up there and it's absolutely packed. So, but I don't know. I haven't been there for Victoria Day for a while, but that's still there. Yeah, so, okay, I was explaining that was the oldest building. That was the bar. The Dominion House is the actual oldest bar in Windsor. But the original building of the Dominion House burned down. So then it moved across the street to its current location on the west end. And yeah, so the DH, there you go. So the Dominion House is the DH. The Victoria Tavern is the Vic. And there we go. We'll take a little different scenic way back. Oh, you can take Pilates over here. That's new. Didn't know that. Yeah, there used to be some other building like over there where I showed you before. There is a building there that looks really cool, and the train tracks, yeah, I think went right by it. Anyways, it was, it burned down. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, we're gonna go up here, zing, 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 and when we go back to my motorcycle, I'm gonna shut her down, because I figured, I don't know, if I'm, if I'm gonna be walking, I might as well make some content, right? It seems to be working, so that's cool. Gotta stop talking with my hands and ripping my microphone off and stuff. Hey, check 1, 2. Hey. Okay, that's hilarious. Oops. Don't talk with your hands so much. All right, how am I gonna do this here now? Okay, someone's cleaning up over there. All right, let me hang out in the shade here and fix my mic. There we go. I'll put this on a garbage can. Okay, fixing the mic. There we go. We're going live. There we go. Snip, snip. All right, cool. Rule number 1. Okay, there's a lady over there. I'll walk down here. That way it won't seem like I'm filming her being all creepy. Okay, yeah, and then we got, I don't know, this building over here. Yeah, so we got that building there. I knew a girl and her boyfriend lived upstairs in there. Apparently it was a pretty cool apartment. Pretty old. All right, we're gonna go around the back. Oh, you know, I never noticed it before. At the old post office here. I never really drove behind here or noticed. But above this door over here was an office for customs. That's pretty wild. Let's check this out. Can you see that? Over there. I don't know if you can see that. Boy, this is a nice lawn too. Someone's doing a good job. Does it see that? Customs. There we go. Well, that's pretty interesting. Some kind of federal building doing federal stuff. I never knew that before. Okay, oh yeah, okay, we'll go by where the old Legion was. There we go. This is kind of, oh yeah, you know, this is an okay little walk. This will be fine. Yeah, so we're gonna I'll take a shortcut through this parking lot. All right, I wonder if you can recognize anything here. Oh, what are we on here? This is Argyle, this street. Okay, I will show you over my shoulder here. Okay, can you see that building over there across the green, across the grass and across the train tracks? That was the headquarters where Hiram Walker used to hang out and run his whole business. That's so. If you're looking at it for you, it would be on your left corner. That was his office. Why do I know that? Because they give tours there. So, yeah. So, and that would also be the bank. So in there, whoop, don't want to talk with my hands too much. Yeah, good old Hiram Walker there. He not only did he own the buildings that his workers worked in or lived in, but they cashed their paychecks down there and kept their money at his personal bank. So luckily he was a pretty good employer from what they say, but he could have just totally abused these people. But okay, oh, this is a restaurant now called Kona. Temporary closed. Have a nice day. Okay, yeah, this used to be what do we got here? I didn't even know that was a restaurant or nothing. I haven't been here for a while, so yeah, that used to be the Legion. And I've been there a couple times, but yeah, the Legion is, yeah, you know, as all the veterans all kind of die off and stuff, it's, unfortunately, those Legions don't do too great. Okay, now this here, we're coming up to the Walkerville Brewery. Yeah, I could go and get some beer maybe. But this used to be a warehouse for Hiram Walkers here too. Oh, Kona's the sushi place. Okay. Yeah, okay, thanks, man. Yeah, so we're kind of at the corner here. The trees blocking the Walkerville Brewery sign, but yeah, in here they got all the vats and everything. This kind of, the Walkerville Brewery here started up back in the 90s before microbreweries were cool. It was kind of way ahead of its time. And they didn't sell anything. Like they had crappy business. They went out of business. But someone else bought it. And then, oh, I wonder if I hear music. I wonder if I'm gonna get one of those YouTube copyright strikes or something. Okay. So, all right. So where's the Walkerville? Can you see the sign? Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, Walkerville Brewery. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll just kind of boot over here, and my motorcycle's just over there. So, okay. What else? We got cool 100.7. Yeah, this is was it BlackRock Radio or something like that? That used to be, oh, actually, I'll show you this over here. This is where everyone used to do their driver's licenses here. This used to be the Ministry of Transportation in that building right behind us there, but now it's like radio station, media complex kind of thing. And yeah, so everyone would come down there, and then you do all you drive around with someone in the car, and I don't have a light here to cross, so I'm just gonna, might take me a little while. All right. Okay, come on, traffic. Yeah, so, okay, we're good on the right. Am I on the left? All right, 1, 2, 3, go. All right, cool. Whoop. All right, yeah, so that building on the corner there, that's where the Ministry of Transportation used to be. And so I did my motorcycle test in this parking lot over here. So, yeah, so what you would do, and this is the, so, yeah, I don't know if you can see it. I wonder if they still have the markings here. Probably not. It was like years and years and years ago they got rid of it. But anyways, yeah, so it's just a little parking lot here. And they would set up a bunch of cones. And you could take your motorcycle through the cones, do a little panic stop, and there you go. Okay, you did that. And then they do like a little figure 8. The examiner would just stand on the corner over there, watch you go down the street, walk over to the next corner, watch you, make sure you stop at the stop sign, do a little figure 8, and there's your motorcycle license. So, yeah, haven't been to this parking lot since then either. Driven by it a lot, but never actually been in there. Okay, so, right, what else we got here? Ooh, nice Mercedes over there for sale too. I don't know. I probably could afford that Mercedes, but it's old. It's 1980 something. Maybe not. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Looks like, according to my little timer here, it's like 42 minutes. So that's pretty cool. Got my cardio in today. Got some content, multitasking, very cool. And just kind of head back down this way. Oh, that is a nice looking Mercedes. I'm going to show you the white one over here. Right there. It's for sale. I don't know what they're asking for it, but I don't know. It looks pretty cool. Okay, here we go. We're back over here to this little building, and there's the motorcycle over there. Can you see it? All right, cool. Ah, geez. Talking with my hands again. I think that's time for me just to go chill out in the garden or something. So, all right. Okay. Whoop. All right. I just snapped off my microphone by mistake. Okay, so that's about it. Today is Friday. Okay, and then I'll just kind of pack her in, back at the bike, and then I'll go home. Actually, you know, it's a nice day. I might go for a little boot. Okay, Friday. So, all right, I will be back on Monday, because I do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon Eastern. And yeah, that's about it. So I guess we'll kind of shut her down. I don't even know how I can shut this down. I guess there's probably something on here that says stop. Oh, I'll hit the X. We'll see if that works. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. Oop.